a national athlete and a promise to represent the Philippines. Do you have any thoughts on what would you be as a Philippine national team member?
Your goal as a Philippine team member?
I wouldn't say a promise, really. I'd just say more of a to make the Philippines proud sort of thing. To perform as well as I can, to work as hard as I can to represent the Philippines in a good way and to really encourage sport in this area. And yeah.
Earlier you asked about the province, so I guess I could say either Binondo or Montaluppa as well. But my goals as a national athlete is, again, like Ross said, to make the Philippines proud. But again, I want to also grow the sport, just like Coach Alex was saying right now. I want to bring attention to the sport and grow it, especially in the Philippines. The Philippines has a lot of people, like over 100 million. And there's so many possible future rowing athletes, and as a rowing athlete, I think that's one of the things that we have to do. We have to grow the sport as well.
I think my goals are pretty similar as well. I want to do my best to represent Philippines and make it proud. Yeah.
Okay, good morning. I'm Gab Peras, People's Journal Tonight, Sports Corner PH with PTV Sports Network. I'd like to ask Coach Alex first. Coach, how's the improvement so far of your new recruits and even the locals as the country preparing for the Asian Championships and Asian Games?
I would say that we're working hard. We have our targets. We have our tests. Looking at the perspective in the next months to compete in Asian Games, I hope that our Olympians will show us a great result. They're in good shape. They're improving step by step every single day. Right now, the weather conditions a bit making some interfering in our plans, but at the same time, still trying to keep the focus, even in the storm, even in the rain, even with this all really very challenging condition. The athletes are there, the athletes are training, the athletes are not complaining about anything. They just every single day on the water, and no matter what they're doing their best.
Did you also impress with the plans of the PRA and the PSC to have the regional training centers for rowing, including the one who have opened in Kawayan Isabela recently?
Of course, that's one of the WELL program which is related to grassroots. As many training centers as we can really run right now around Philippines and really focus on the good program there, not only deliver the boats there or open the club. The main focus is to provide a good coaching there and really focus on the grassroots. Yes, we are really targeting a lot of different facilities, but we really need some time to really have a good quality of all these places right now. Because some of our coaches as well right now staying in other provinces just to run this program and to make these things happen. Additionally, we're working right now in Siargao, where is our, at the moment, main coastal training facility. And we're trying to cover as much as we can. And of course, I think it's already successful. Just it will take time to deliver the great results. We just need time.
Last question to the three promising rowers. What are their advice that you are looking up to when it comes with training with our seniors, especially the Olympians like Coach Ed Mayrina, Coach Benji Tolentino, and of course the recent Olympians, Chris Nevares and Johnny Delgaco? Thank you. What are your motivation and advices you get from the seniors?
Yes.
Well, the main thing that I really take off from them is just watching how they row, like on the water. It's like you can really gain a lot just from watching them doing them. But all the coaches, they're really encouraging, they're really motivational. They look at us like with hope, and they're just pretty good coaches in general.
I think also just watching like our talent, like the Olympics, Chris and Adriani, it's really inspiring to like do better and try even harder. When it comes to coaching, I think Coach Alvin, they comment like a lot, giving many important tips. I notice I do a lot better, work a little bit harder.
For me, just like they said, just watching them row is great, but in terms of like actually talking to them, I think just the fact that they're really down to earth, like you think, oh, Olympians, they're these super big shots, big stars, but when you talk to them, they're just regular people like us, and they've gone through the same things as us, they put in the same amount of work, they're in the same training, they're really just living proof that it's really possible, and I think that's one of the biggest things. And also in terms of the coaching, like just being out on the water, it's really amazing being able to have the one-on-one coaching, because sometimes you're just rowing by yourself and the coaches just come along and they stay with you the entire time and correct your technique, and I think that is one of the most helpful things by the Olympics.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I just would like to add that I think this is an absolutely amazing experience for the guys as well to train at the same time with the senior team. For us, it was one of the goals as well to arrange this training camp and to show them and to introduce them to our main squad. And I hope that the athletes will really have just a beautiful memory in general. And right now, they will go back to their home. And they will still remember this, like nice energy, and it will always remind them for what they're working, and that they have a team here, they have a family here who are waiting for them,